Hello guys, so welcome to KO Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the texturing of this. So we have completed with the modeling of this particular restaurant interior. So let's go into rendering, render setup, and I'll activate the V-Ray over here very first of all, and we'll start up with the texturing. Press M. Let's take a V-Ray material. I'll go over here, and for the floor I'll again go into the diffuse. Let's go into the bitmap. I'll go into this. So I have already downloaded the textures for it. So I'll just assign the texture over here. I'll keep it as 3 by 3. Again I'll go over here and I'll go into the roughness map, and I'll take a roughness map over here. That's a normal map. So I'll add a roughness map. Let's give the tiling as 3 by 3. Let's go into this and take a V-Ray bump to normal, and let's connect it with the bump map. Let's go into this and let's take a normal map over here, and let's again give the tiling as 3 by 3. Now what I'll be doing over here is like, for the frames, so instead of giving the shader over here, I'll be assigning a PBR material for the gold as well. So very first of all, I'll just select this frames for now. Let's go into the material and let's take a V-Ray material, and I'll go into diffuse. Let's go into the bitmap, and I'll just take this as a base color over here. So again I'll go into this. Now you have metalness as well. So we do have a metallic shader, that's the metallic. So I can assign a metallic. So you can slightly add some reflections if needed. Let's go into the roughness, and I'll add a roughness over here. So if you let me just open this and see how it's going to look like. Okay, we can just change and see, and if you want I can just subdivide it. I can increase the tiling over here. Now again I'll go down, I'll take bump to normal, and I'll connect it with the bump map. and let's go into the bitmap over here, and I'll assign a bump map over here in this way. You can render and see how it's going to look like. Oops. Okay. We can slightly reduce the reflections as well. So we have assigned some reflections that can be reduced. Now I'll again go over here. Let's go into the material. So let's open the reference over here. So we do have uh, the images for it. So again I'll go over here. I'll take a V-Ray material. So in the frames, let's go into this and we'll assign some textures over here. Okay, this looks better. Again I'll select this frame. I'll again take a V-Ray material and I'll assign one more texture. I'll assign the other. Okay, this looks better. Okay, now let's again select this. Again I'll take a V-Ray material and I'll start assigning the texture to the frame over here. So let's again go into this, again go into the bitmap and let's assign some other texture. Over here. Alright. So we'll keep assigning this for now. Again I'll go over here. Again I'll go into this. Let's take a V-Ray material. Again I'll take a bitmap. Oops, I'm sorry. Select this. Assign the, if the texture doesn't fit, I'll go into this. I'll take a UVW map and I'll set it as a box. Okay, this is perfectly fine. Again I'll take a V-Ray material. Let's take a texture over here. Okay. Again I'll go into this. We're just assigning the maps over here. let's assign the textures over here. Select this. Again, I'll take a V-Ray material. Let's go into the bitmap and let's assign some more textures over here. Is it the same? No, that's different. So both are different images. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So again, I'll select this. Again, I'll take a V-Ray material. For the frames, I'm just assigning this over here. So this is there's also one which is left over here. Okay, this is different. That's the same image. You assign the same image. This looks better. Again, I'll go into this. Again, I'll take a V-Ray material. Again, I'll take a V-Ray material. Let's go into this and I'll assign one more. Let me see if anything is missed out. This both are same. I think this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, and 14. Okay. I'll again go into this and assign this. Signature difficulty. Okay.